I think what actually has increased the propensity towards violence is our inability to be present. So for the vast majority of people, especially coming up, younger people, you're on your mobile phone, your cell phone, you're texting people, you're watching something on television or the computer, you're gaming. So you're jumping from one thing to another, and this has actually been proven to be a contributory factor in ADD. A lot of kids nowadays that are being diagnosed with ADD is because their brain has not been taught to be still. They're constantly on the go. And we live in such a busy time, people do not take the time to stop. So it builds up this internal pressure. So it's like a pressure cooker, it's like the lava inside a volcano, it's got to go somewhere. So people live with a very, very short fuse, and I think that is far more to do with it. And also I think the fear mongering that goes on by the media, and I wouldn't say so much propaganda so much, but there's so much fear mongering going on in the reports that we hear, that this is bound to play a part in how people are in themselves. They walk around being wary, being scared, being fearful, so you're not likely to stop in the street and talk to a stranger, because of the fear there. You don't pass the time of day with people. People go about their business, go home, shut themselves in. And so I think we've lost a sense of community. And I think that's vitally important, that we actually do have community again. And it's lovely to see that there are places like Buddha Bag and like Conscious Living, and there are lots of places where we're building community again, and so we have an outside support structure, and I think that's vitally important, that we have a support structure around us. So I think that the places where we see violence is where all of that's broken down. That support structure has broken down. There's not enough support for people. People are on the go. They're not being present, and I think that's got an awful lot to do with the violence we see nowadays.